Hello, my name is Ben and I am Notagreatgamer. Welcome to a new series here on the channel, complete with a new game here on the channel. This is Stellaris. If you are looking for gameplay and how to walk through Stellaris, I'm not your guy. Check out Unstable Voltage is a really good go over. This is story mode right here. So we are playing Stellaris as the Serene Republic of Venice. And if you look over to the side here, you see we will have a few familiar faces from EU4. So we'll get into those as we meet them. But first, let's talk a little bit about Venice. The Venetians they're very practical and a very faithful people. I'm kind of going sort of compare them to where they were in their surroundings during the EU4 days. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. Our homeworld is Venezia. It's an ocean world, of course, because ships, trading, stuff like that. We are, of course, cats because Venetians and their winged lions. And speaking of our wings appear here on our crest. I couldn't find a good winged lion sort of thing, but yeah, this is us. Our leader will be Vitale Faliero, because, I kind of had to. Yeah, this is a callback to an earlier Crusader Kings 2 thing. I happen to be a bit of a Venetophile, but we won't go into that here. So, as I said, we are a spiritual people. The Venetians participated heavily in a lot of crusades and various other ventures. They were very into their Catholic faith. Now, a lot of that may have had something to do with their business interests in the East, but whatever. It's whatever. We like money, so we're Venice. We like money, which is why we're thrifty, and we're xenophilic because who has goods that we might want in a new world? Maybe some aliens have goods that we might want. You know who else might have a desire for some of the goods that we have? Aliens would have a desire for some of the goods we have. So why not like the aliens? It seems like the practical, thrifty thing to do. We are individualists because the Venetians were much more individualist than the folks around them at the time. And also, I've never played with individualists. This should be interesting. Also, plus 10% energy credits equals money. Why not? As far as our government goes, I went back and forth on this a lot. You can have a couple of different arguments. One for a plutocratic oligarchy, which to a certain extent Venice was. Venice also could have been considered an indirect democracy, mostly before the Serrata. After the Serrata, probably more of a plutocratic oligarchy. Even then, actually, that doesn't really apply, but that is a different discussion, and if you don't know what the heck the Serrata is, don't worry. You know what? We decided to go indirect democracy because let's try to max out our leaders a little bit. Our species are charismatic because Italians. We gotta be charismatic, and I decided to go as a malice. I decided to go for weak, which I'm sorry, all of my many thousands and thousands of Venetian subscribers. I don't mean that the Venetian people were weak, but I had to pick something. And I almost went with slow breeders, and then I said that just didn't make any sense. But let's just say, the Venetians, they very rarely got off their boats. I mean, they very rarely had to. But we are going to play a very naval-heavy game and just try to avoid ground games. We will defend ourselves as best we can. We will probably try to get in, because we're xenophilic, this playthrough overall is going to be a very practical, multicultural kind of thing. We're gonna get open borders with people and open. We're gonna have people like going in and out of our country. So hopefully we get some strong races to show up. That would be awfully nice, and we'll play with them, or we'll play with what are they called? Psi-warriors. If we're really lucky, get some xenomorphs. We'll see what we can do. We'll try to mitigate weakness as much as we can. Decided to go for red lasers because red lasers. I went for hyperspace travel because I didn't want to be limited by being able to build... I wanted to be able to roam far and wide without worrying about what are they called? What are they called then? The wormhole generators. And warp is silly. And I like the molluscoid ships, so let's do that. As I said, there are a bunch of folks lined up to be in this playthrough who are probably going to be fairly familiar. Let's go for a large galaxy. Go for elliptical, nice and open and spready outy. I have 20... There are 20 put together races, or empires, that I have specially made for this playthrough. And we'll have an additional 8 AI empires just to mess things up, and we'll have, well, I only want 4 advanced AI starts. We will, of course, also have fallen empires, and we'll encounter 8 additional AI empires who are not of the folks that I set up, and we will, of course, be uplifting people. So there will be plenty of new faces. Don't worry about that. I'm playing on normal aggressiveness, normal difficulty. Anybody can do whatever FTL they want, and heck no, I'm not doing Iron Man. That's no fun. So let's see what happens. Oh, also, I played with the name sets, so this should be fairly immersive. In the aeons since the first primitive Venetian communities took shape in the archipelagos and lagoons of Venezia, our civilization has spread and prospered. We were driven forward by steady scientific progress and armed conflicts between nation-states that became increasingly rare. The framework for a global democratic government was eventually laid, and when the last holdouts voluntarily joined, we stood united as a single nation. Now, after the discovery of the Hyperlane network, the finest minds of the Serene Republic of Venice have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. And I turn off the advisor dude. We start out paused, which is good. Let's see what Venezia is doing. Let's clear a tile is the first thing we're going to do. I don't know how fast we're growing. I should check that out. Planet simulation 2, or planet summary, sorry. I actually have my FPS counter right there. 2 food surplus. When's the next person going to grow? I can't tell from here. That's okay. Or I'll tell fairly soon. Let's get our science ship to... Ooh, the Cassini. Right? Yeah, the Cassini. Sweet. You, survey system. Construction ship. Stand by. We're gonna need you. Let's go research, okay. Ooh, power hubs are good. Solar panel network. Ooh, that's tough. Solar panel network or power hub? That is an interesting question. Oh yeah, let's see here. Okay, where are we in the galaxy? We're kind of right in the middle here. We're not too far cut off. We'll see what's up here. We may actually be able to get all of this area over here. Unless there's an AI empire in here, we may be able to just grab all that. We'll see what happens. We will probably be playing a diplomatic game a little bit, but you know, we'll see. I don't know. That's a tough one. Power Hub 1 or Solar Panel Network. Earlier on, I think Power Hubs are going to be better. Society. Yeah, colony ship. What else are we going to do, right? And right off the bat on engineering. You know, we have a materials guy. Yeah, we have a materials guy and we have a materials thing, and armor is pretty good. Let's go armor. Go armor. Wow, that's going to take forever. Venezia. Yeah, we have no science at all out here. That's okay, we'll fix that. And ready, go. I pretty much always play at fast speed. Why did I do slow? Fast speed, there we go. Play with the ship designer at some point soon. What is our science ship doing? Did you find anything? Ooh, 2 minerals. You know, we may pull that. We may do that. Can we do it? 76? I think we can.
Construction complete.
Oh, hey. Our construction ship is finished. Or construction queue has finished. Oh, yeah. What's our dude do? Ruler traits. Architectural sense. Oh, building cost minus 15%. That is good. That explains some things. And warlike ship cost and army cost. Oh, as far as war goes, you know what? We are a practical people, which means that we will treat war as a practicality. If we need to get on it, we'll get on it. But if we can save ourselves a lot of money, time, trouble, and manpower, we'll do it. So yeah, we very, very practical. Okay, so ship cost and army cost is reduced. That's good. I'm tempted to really tempted to build a couple of corvettes because, well, things come up, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, 2 corvettes. Yeah, piracy comes up pretty quick, and I just don't feel like dealing with that. I just don't. So far, our sun is not at all interesting, but our asteroids are. That's good. We have Capella, Surdma, and whatever. We have some stars in our territory already, so we may play with that a little bit. Go, little science ship, go. We may up the speed even more. Okay. Thank you, construction ship. Come on home. Enter orbit.
Construction complete.
Which construction was that? Oh yeah, okay. Ooh, 3 gold. Here we go. Now, being thrifty only means that our people will be thrifty. Our pops does not mean that our empire as a whole will be particularly thrifty, which is kind of too bad. But what are you gonna do, right? It's not plus 15%
System survey complete.
stuff, not plus 15% money. And by the way, it says they're energy credits, but we all know it's money. Like, it's money. That's what it is. And I'll be honest. Oh, actually, I just realized the symbol for energy credits I could have put on our flag up here. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. They say it's energy credits, but it's money. And in fact, Venetians really sort of popularized the use of the ducat. So you know what? I'm unashamedly gonna call it the ducat. It's ducats. Okay. So where are we going? Let's go to Srudna. Survey system. You know what? Let's just do this. Just line it up. Also, I don't do evasive. If something pops up here, I'll check on our science ship. It'll be fine.
Hostile fleet. Alien vessel.
Hang on.
Evading hostile fleet.
Oh, who is invading hostile fleets? Alpha aliens. The people in Venezia are happy to see alpha aliens. There we go. And unidentified object detected. And what's going on? Oh, we have alien vessels. Alien vessels in our territory. Well, you know what? You don't be evasive either. You finish this. Finish this. Thank you. We will research alpha aliens later. After we get
Anomaly found.
stuff. And failure risk 100%. How about you leave that be for now? Yeah, it's a level 4 anomaly. Yeah, leave that be. How's that sound? Okay, what's going on in Srudma? Anything interesting? No. Really nothing interesting. That's okay. How long before New Worlds Protocol? 53 months. Yeesh. Yeah, we know nothing about these places. Yeah, I'm not in any big hurry, I think. Construction ship, don't be lazy. Come here. Come here. Actually, get me a mining station. And we know that we have... Wow, Surdma's not completely useless, but 2 engineering. We'll get that eventually, but not anytime super soon. Not anytime super soon. So yeah, we'll get us a little bit more cash flow in a second here. Commendable initiative. We will do habitable worlds survey, of course, because it's what we're doing. Wilberto Erizzo is leveling up fairly quickly. Ooh, what is this? does this look like? Oh, that's a reasonable... Capella 3, it turns out, is a reasonable...
Anomaly found.
It's a reasonable little place to settle. Now, where would I settle? That's a tough question. You could go here, but you'd mess with the science, which is alright. Or just land here and grow quickly. I think we'd just land here and grow quickly and forsake a tile's worth of settlement stuff. Okay, Wilberto Rizzo. First off, let's find this guy. No, really, let's find this guy. Tell me about yourself. He's an archaeologist now. He's now level 3, and he's an archaeologist. So, ancient civilizations anomalies, anomaly research speed plus 50%, and anomaly fail risk minus 25%. So good. That's so good. So he's commanding the Cassini, which is... So Capella 3, not bad, not bad. We'll probably get to that, although it's going to be a while before we can anyway. New Worlds Protocol is a little while out. Habitable Worlds Survey. Ooh. Oh, hey, this anomaly. Hang on. Failure 22%. We will deal with that later. I don't really feel like playing with the 22% failure risk. But Capella 3. Okay. I do want to meet our neighbors as soon as possible. I do like the idea of knowing who they are and who we're going to be facing. Whether they're friends or foes or something in between. Because they almost always are something in between. Yeah, you ever notice that? Frenemies, you know? Lots and lots of frenemies in the galaxy, I'll tell you what. So Capella's almost done.
Complete.
Capella is done. Oh, construction ship, don't be stupid. Enter orbit. Thank you. And Veneto, our star system, is in fact dealt with. It is as populated as it can be. Or it is we've done up the what is it called? We've got all our stations set that we can have. So there we go. Let's clear out some sprawling slums, I think. No, right here. Yeah, clear this. Okay, so we have found that there's a primitive alien proto-civilization, which I think means that we'll never actually be able to do anything about that, because we're xenophilic. I'm not certain about this, but from what I've seen, xenophilic empires basically can put a station in orbit, and that's about it. We're probably not going to uplift these guys. So we'll see what happens. Tell me what you got.
Research complete.
Hang on, Power Hub. We'll get to you in a second. And, oh sweet, it's the one that we can't do anyway. It's arid. The arid world is the one that has the proto-civilization. But there is, in fact, a size 11 colony that we can... Or size 11 ocean world that we can colonize. And we'll just stick it right here. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good place to start out with. It's not huge, but it'll work just fine. So Power Hub is done. Play with that later. We want blue lasers. Let's go deflectors. Gravitic sensors we'll deal with later. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go deflectors. Okay. Onward. So, yeah, sweet.
Construction complete. Alien situation locale updated.
Beta aliens. That's fine. Wait, where are they? Oh, they're here. They look like the space squid. Oh, hey, hang on. Let's watch this guy. If he comes at us, we'll retreat. Is he gonna come after us? Hang on. No, he's not. Yeah, he left. Yeah, don't run away if you don't have to. It's sort of silly. That's what I say. Okay, so we have a couple of good spots to colonize, and we'll be able to do so in 19 months. We should have the minerals required
Survey complete.
when the time comes. Let's see where the most interesting stuff is. What direction do I want to go most? Probably this way. There's more sort of... No, this way. Yeah, 3 star systems all in an area. Let's do that. Okay, lazy science ship, come on over. Survey system. And construction ship. Oh man. My external hard drive is making noise. Construction ship. Is there anything that we want you to... I think we want you to build some mining stations. Though that's going to take up a lot. 229's not nothing. Construction ship, why don't you build 1 mining station? Yeah, let's do that. So, science vessel is going to Rimborth. We'll need to rename that star. That's a silly name for a star. Is there any debris clearing we need to do? Oh, why don't you research that? That's a 0% failure risk. I like 0% failure risks. It's good and fine. Hey, how is... Oh, we have 1 food surplus. Let's put a farm down. Hang on, what is this? Oh, proto-civilization. Okay. These might be suitable... A suitable testbed for technologies intended to induce rapid evolution. Okay, so... I've actually never uplifted somebody. And I've sort of tried and found out that I couldn't really do it. But Rimborth 3... I think in order to do this, I don't know what it is we have to do with this. We cannot move pops on planets owned by... No, what is that? We'll play with this later. I'll look it up a little bit, but we'll see what to do with the folks on Rimborth 3. Yeah. Any other habitable worlds here? Does not look like it.
Situation log updated.
Gamma aliens. You know what? If they're really, really interesting... Oh, campaigning to elect a new president is underway. Interesting. So these are... Yeah, that's an alien vessel. Like an actual alien vessel, not like funny looking life. So what is our election looking like? It looks like people want Vitale Faliero to keep going, which is fine. Which would be absolutely fine. Oh no, it's either Vitale Faliero or Marco Contorini. He is an explorer and Corvette build cost. You know, kind of like Vitale. Either one of these is okay. Vitale actually wants... Hang on. What does our current president want? I mean, he's Vitale, but... Oh, that's right. He doesn't start out with a an agenda, I don't think. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, construction ship is lazy. Construction ship, don't be lazy. Give me some money. Yeah, give me some money. Actually, hang on. 9 months? Yeah, give me some money. There we go. So we'll see what happens with the election. I think the Gamma aliens will probably research us. We'll see what happens. We're always seeing what happens in my games. That's just sort of how I work, isn't it? Cassini, why don't you...
Situation log updated.
Vitale Faliero was elected. Okay, cool.
Research complete.
Hang on. Situation log. Orbitable research mandate. President Vitale Faliero was elected on the platform of increasing research output. So he wants 4 research stations. We actually only have room for, what, 1? 2. Yeah, we have 2 that we can do. Unless we colonize a new world, which may happen? That may happen. If we colonize this world, we'll get expansion over here, but I don't think it'll be enough. I don't think we can actually fulfill this mandate. Oh, we can do 3, actually. I don't really feel like
Construction complete.
doing... Ooh, nanocomposite armor just finished. I don't honestly feel like doing any border things anytime soon. We only have so much influence, and quite frankly, I'd like to keep what we have. So, or I'd like to use it at this point. Do we go Engineering Facility 1 or Improved Spaceport? I think we go well... This one's quicker. Yeah, let's go Engineering Facility 1. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's 2 years. Construction ship is lazy. How long before... 4 months. Okay, construction ship just come home. We do not want to build a new mining station yet. Not yet. Yeah, we can only build 3 research
System survey complete.
3 research stations, but that's okay. Now, Rimborth, what do you got?
Research complete.
I think that means that we stick a thing over them, and then we will be good to go. But here we go. Let's check something out. We just found the ability, or just researched the ability to make new colonies. So let's make some new colonies. Let's build a colony ship. There we go. 350 days, and we'll send that to our most likely target, which is probably going to be this one. Might as well. It's smaller, but it's got a better start to it, I think. Hang on. What's it worth, you know? This one's a tidge bigger. They're both pretty small. Any modifiers in this one? I didn't see anything, but I wasn't really looking. Nah, I think we're going to go for this one. Ukarasti 4A. It's actually a moon of a desert world. That's interesting. A desert world with Stone Age primitives that we may not be able to do anything with. So, we'll see what happens. But I believe we will see what happens next time. So we have our first colony ship. We're building our first colony ship. We'll see what we're going to do with that. We surveyed a number of systems. This is a continental world. They are the next one over, so it's from how do I explain this? Contacts, species, us. Ocean habitability is what we are, and continental and Arctic are the next 2 down. So we will focus on those 2. And it turns out we have a continental world here, but we may have a neighbor in the area. We will see. But we will see in another episode. Until then... Oh, hang on. Society research. What do you think? Yeah, we're going Frontier Clinic. We will be using that fairly soon. But fairly soon means next episode, so I enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed yourself as well. The beginnings of a new empire here in Stellaris. If you did enjoy yourself, feel free to like, subscribe, or leave a comment, especially the first episode of a new series. I'm gonna try something. We're gonna tell a story here. Tell a story of the Venetian people, and this story so far is just we have found a possible new home. Exciting, isn't it? Either way, I look forward to seeing you next time.